for a change because they are hungry and angry. They felt deceived and cheated by the hypocritical government of APC now.
Senator Omishore, the PDP flag bearer, gave an assurance to the people that he is on this race to rescue them and to bring dividends of democracy to Osun State.
Education is the business of Yorubas, and there are issues bordering on education foundation, schools going back to regular ways, uniforms be regularized, Okpa must come, be redrafted, the schools will build with teachers and students.
In spite of the collapsed podium, which is the reason why some of these people are on the floor, some party members are very optimistic that the PDP will win the governorship election.
And they're going to win. By the grace of God, the PDP will win the election. Already, the APC, they are very jittery. They are calling for postponement of election. But I can assure you that we rely on the grace of God and on the grace of the people. We will win the election all over Osun State.
And the people of Osun State now have said, enough is enough. They are going back to the mainstream politics, which is the PDP. Only the PDP has the capacity of satisfying the yearning and aspirations of Osun people and indeed the Nigerian people. We have done it in other places and we will do it in Osun State.
I think we have communicated with the people of Osun State and I think they are desirous of a change, and that's why I believe that Omishore will be successful come 9th August.
Earlier on, Senator Yola Omishore and the party had paid a visit to the royal father of Ijesha land, His Royal Majesty Oba Gabriel Adekunle Aromolaron, for his royal blessings.
In the meantime, the build-up to the 2015 general elections, the All Progressives Congress, that's the APC in Ogun State, has promised all aspirants vying for elective positions in the state of a level playing field. This was one of the resolutions reached by the party members at a town hall meeting held at the Central Senatorial District in Abeokuta, the state capital. At the gathering, the state chairman, Alhaji Rakib Adeniji, gave the assurance that the forthcoming state primaries will be transparent and credible.
As morning shows the day, the youth shows the light. I'm sure the people in Ogun State, they are responsible citizen people who know the word of God. They have never, since history, belonged to Amala and Akara politics in Ogun State. When Awolowo was ruling the Western region, he used to come to Abeokuta province to collect the largest votes, and that is where we are proud of. I assure all of you, 2015, APC, Aboso will win.
President Goodluck Jonathan visited Lagos yesterday on a private visit, and he arrived at the presidential wing of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport around 5 p.m. in the evening. Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Mrs. Adejoke Olupe Adefulure, and the Alaafin of Oyo, Oba Lamidi Adeyemi, were among the dignitaries who received him into Lagos State. The president later left for the State House in Marina aboard a helicopter. No officials were present to give reasons for the president's visit to Lagos State. Well, the military has announced the arrest of one of those behind the attacks on the convoy of the former head of state, General Muhammadu Buhari. The defense headquarters did not disclose the identity of the person taken into captivity, but says troops are holding a man suspected to be connected with the explosion. According to the military, the young man who was apprehended by the military patrol team that swooped down on the area immediately after the explosion was disguised as a woman to avoid arrest. Meanwhile, 4 people, including the son of renowned Islamic preacher Sheikh Ibrahim el-Zazaki, have been reported killed following a clash between soldiers and followers of a Shiite Islamic movement in Zaria, Kaduna State, northwest Nigeria. An eyewitness told Channels Television that the incident happened when members of the sect allegedly abducted two soldiers who attempted to stop them from carrying out a procession in support of the Palestinian struggle in the Middle East. However, violence erupted when some soldiers attempted to rescue their colleagues from the angry sect members numbering over 300. The spokesperson of the division of the Nigerian Army, Colonel Usman Abdul, refused to comment on the matter, saying that he was yet to get full details. Campaigners calling for the rescue of the Chibok schoolgirls have resolved not to be discouraged by the long delay in the rescue of the students. Members of the group who spoke out there at their sit-out session yesterday challenged the campaigners to remain united and focused on their quest. They also asked for prompt action from security forces and the government on the matter.
Today is 87 days since we've been meeting, and the question is, what exactly are they doing to bring back these girls? Let it not just be a daily thing, that we are counting days. Is the 100, is the 101, 102? No, that's not what this is about. This is about compelling action. And if we have not been able to compel action, for me, it weighs me down. So while we joke, we laugh, we do all of those things, please let's never lose the consciousness of why we are here.
It makes our feeble legs stronger to be able to stand every day. It encourages the positive-minded Nigerians. It leads the light to international communities. It makes Nigeria as a nation so high in the community of African nations. Negative-minded personnel in government bow because of our unity. Negative-minded security officers bow because of our unity.
We'll come back on News Track. We'll take some business news. Interbank rates climbed to 11.12% on average this week. That's in a moment. Please stay with us.
If you want to know what's trending or you miss your favorite live shows, you can watch it all on our YouTube channel. Simply log on to www.youtube.com/channelsweb. Scroll down to your favorite program and click play. You can also view all uploaded videos by clicking on View All. Don't forget to subscribe and get the latest videos. If they are interesting, like them and be heard. Get connected with the Channels Television YouTube page. The news at your fingertips.
On business news, interbank lending rates climbed to 11.12% on Friday, compared with 10.50% last week after a central bank open market operation, OMO, drained cash from the system. Traders say the regulator sold OMO bills worth 415 billion naira, soaking up liquidity from banks and driving up the rates. According to them, lenders have been unable to access their cash balances with the central bank for the third week owing to a system glitch, meaning that banks have been dealing with their own cash flows rather than on a sector-wide liquidity. The open buyback OBB rates climbed to 10.75% from 10.50%. That's 1.25 percentage points below the central bank's interest rate of 12%. Overnight placement also rose to 11.50% against 10.50% last week. The Nigeria National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) has said that the deregulation of the oil and gas sector will require the support of the capital market in the areas of fundraising for private companies. Well, this will, the Group Managing Director of the corporation,